What's up, y'all? It's your friendly neighborhood Vapester VT6. So, let's just say I had a pretty interesting experience today, and it was actually pretty awesome. So headed down with my girl to the Southwest Smokeless I always go to and everything, and to get my normal 10 ml bottle of juice or whatever, which is actually what this episode is going to be about. But I actually run into a guy who's actually watched all my videos and everything, and is a fan and stuff, and it was really awesome. And if you're watching this right now, man, I really appreciate it, man. That was really, really cool of you and everything. I always appreciate support, especially from any fans that I have, because obviously I'm not big time or anything like that. I don't have 100,000 subscribers and stuff, only have so many. But the people that I do have, are like real fans and stuff, like real supporters and real help, and you know what I mean, like really there for me, I guess you could say. So, I really appreciate that. A big shout out to you, dude, because that was really cool and everything, man. I mean, even if you did recognize me, not everybody would say anything. You didn't have to or whatever. You chose to. You chose to be like, excited about it or whatever, and not everybody would. Some people would be like, oh, it's that guy, but hey, that was really awesome, and I just wanted to definitely give a shout out to you, man. I didn't catch your name. I haven't gotten the comment yet, so, otherwise I would, shout out your name and everything else, so. But on today's special episode, I'm going to be doing a juice review, which I don't normally do. I usually only do mods and stuff because honestly, juice reviews, like, you can't really do a whole lot long of a video. It's maybe 3 minutes long, so this video won't be actually all that long. So the juice is waterberry kiwi, but it's a very special blend, and I will tell you more about that right after this. Woo! Alright, and we're back. What's up? Your boy VT6. Oh, I know, so stupid. Anyways. So, alright, so we got the my favorite personal blend that I vape on at like every single freaking day. It's crazy, I know. Who vapes the same thing for like freaking 6 months in a row? Most vapors. Nah, but I try to intermingle it with a bunch of other type flavors and stuff like that, like vanilla custard, which I'll talk about later and everything. But with this particular blend, it's actually waterberry kiwi, which is like the base of it, and then I have them add just a little bit of green apple, and then just a little bit, a pinch, of extra strawberry, and then just a itty bitty bit, like one drop of sour, because otherwise it's like eating like a mouthful of sour Skittles. It's just like, oh god, it's just too much sour, it's like freaking lemon lips and all that freaking bad stuff or whatever. But yeah, no, it's crazy. Like seriously, it's crazy. Like, you add like an extra drop or two, like when they're making it, if they add just a drop or two too much, and it's literally just way too much sour. So you try to be specific, really let them know that just a very little bit of sour. I mean, if you live in Tucson and you can go to the Southwest Smokeless on 12th and Valencia, then just ask them for what I get, what VT6 gets, or what Richie gets, whatever, and I guarantee you they'll make you my exact blend. But other than that, though, go to your own vape shop and everything, and just tell them, waterberry kiwi, a little extra strawberry, some green apple, and a little tiny bit of sour. But yeah, other than that, though, I mean, it's quite delicious. It is an extremely good vape, and I mean, it vapes good. So I will actually be vaping on both of these for this video, the TFV8 with the T6 coil, on my X Cube 2 upgraded to 180 watts, and the Coolfire 4 Plus with the Mutation V4 or XV4 or whatever. Now, with this specific mutation, I actually have, hopefully it'll do what it's got to do or whatever. If you can sort of tell, that's like my new type of coil that I designed. It's called the Weave coil. It's actually vapes really great. I mean, this thing chucks clouds, gives off flavor for days. It is just a wonderful, wonderful coil design. And I did come up with myself. It is a sort of variation of the hive wire, and it's really simple to make. It really is. If I try to explain it, it'd probably, you know what I mean. It's one of those things that I have to do a video on, which I will be doing a video on, a tutorial on how to make the weave wire or weave coil, whatever you want to call it. But for now, I'm going to hit on both of these, and I'm going to give you a more of an idea of what this flavor tastes like in a tank and what it tastes like on an RDA. So, let's do it. So in the tank, you're getting more of the watermelon and the kiwi and the strawberry, and especially because, like I said, I added a little extra strawberry to it. So you're not tasting too much of the green apple. There's only a real hint of green apple, barely. And see, like, it's like if you get the green apple right as it's coming in, but then when it comes out, you get the rest of the flavors and everything. It's more like, you know, you're getting... So it's almost like taking a bite of green apple while it goes down while you're inhaling, and then when you exhale is when you actually taste like the waterberry kiwi part with a little bit of extra strawberry. The sour is almost non-existent in the tank because, like I said, it's only a hint of sour, and it just kind of adds like a little bit of a sour nuance to it. It's not like real strong. It's not strong at all. It just adds a little bit to it to where like you really won't even taste it all that much. It's just like kind of adds a little something to it, and it's actually quite nice. It really is. So now let's go ahead and drip this bad boy. What? Yeah, on the new coils. That's what I said. Okay, we definitely have a problem. We definitely have a problem. I had forgotten that I had dripped pina colada on these coils not that long ago, so I'm getting this pina colada, waterberry, kiwi, green apple, insane amount of flavor and everything. It's just a whole lot of flavors all at once right now. It's not that I want to say I wouldn't suggest doing some pina colada with it. I mean, if you like pina colada, hell, you know, if you got a pina colada and a waterberry kiwi, mix them. Just try it in an RDA. I wouldn't suggest putting it in a tank, because then you got to deal with it if you don't like it, which really sucks. But let's see if we can't puff through this. Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo! Oh my god, man. Smoke this baby out. There we go, starting to get a little more of a dry hit, so let's go ahead and drip this bad boy. What? Oh, look at those coils, man. Those things are freaking monsters, dude. These things are just the shiznaddle bizzity bizom. Just some bad mama jebas. I know my teeth are all effed up, I know. Nobody wants to see my teeth, trust me. I don't want to see my damn teeth. You kidding me? These things are horrible. Freaking teeth like a freaking Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's crazy. Well, let's do this. Still getting a little bit of pina colada, but not nearly as bad. On the RDA, it's on the RDAs, I've noticed that with juices, different flavored juices, it's almost as if you get a cold or hot vape by the juice as well. It's not always just about the coils, I've noticed. That, like, if I were to throw in some vanilla custard on this, which is one of the ones that I like to vape in between flavors, because the vanilla custard is such a strong flavor that it makes it to where if you vape it for like a good hour or so, and then go back to something like a fruity flavor that's not quite as strong, you taste it 10 times more, because now your palate's used to a really strong vanilla flavor, and then all of a sudden you're attacking your taste buds with this you know, waterberry, kiwi, green apple, all these different fruity flavors and everything that, you know, if you're just vaping on it all day, after, you know, a few hours, you're not really going to taste it that much anymore. So it's really good, and I would always suggest to anybody that to get some other flavor that you like that's real strong, like a cinnamony type of flavor. Like a real good one is cinnamon donut or cinnamon custard. something like that, or a vanilla custard. If you like those types of flavors, that is. If you don't, then find another one, whatever. But the thing is with that type of strong flavor, it's really good to go in between those two, so that it's almost as if you're doing ginger when you go to any sushi bar or whatever. The reason they give you the ginger is because you put the ginger on your mouth and on your tongue, and you kind of suckle on it. That's what she said. You just put it in your mouth, and what it does is it like takes away all the taste that you've had from everything you've been eating, so that the next thing that you eat, you really taste it. It's like you really actually taste it, and it makes it to where you taste all the little nuances of the flavor. And like doing with another flavor like vanilla custard, it's a lot similar to doing ginger or whatever. It's like kind of cleansing the palate almost. It's now you're used to vanilla, and then you get to move on to whatever you really want to taste. I mean, honestly, this is just so delicious. I mean, I just love this waterberry kiwi green apple. The sour, you don't taste. You can taste it a little bit more in the tank than you can with an RDA. I'm not exactly sure why. I couldn't tell you why. But, I mean, I really don't care. It's all good, so it tastes all good. Yeah, see, with the RDA, I'm getting a lot more strawberry flavor. I'm tasting the strawberry a lot more, and I'm tasting the watermelon a lot more. And it's more of a when it comes in than when it goes out type of taste and everything. So, pinky out. Pinky, always out. Oh, you gotta have the pinky out, just like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have the pinky out. Don't forget, pinky out vape. Yeah, that is just freaking delicious. It is like you're getting a whole lot more of the strawberry, you're getting a whole lot more of the watermelon, a little less of the green apple, but that's okay because when it comes out, you're getting more green apple instead of like with the tank, where when it comes in, you're getting more green apple, and then the rest when it comes out. It's kind of almost opposite when you move on to an RDA. So really, I've noticed that between a tank and an RDA, it's not necessarily opposite with everything, but you do get a different type of vaping experience. You really do. That's why people buy RDAs and tanks. People don't just be like, oh, I only like a tank. I mean, some people are, of course. For any real experienced vapor will know and can tell you that it's better to have multiple choices. Like, you don't want to just go and get one kit and then stick with that one kit forever, because I guarantee you're going to be missing out. You're going to lose out on a whole lot of experiences that you could have with vaping. If all you care about is quitting smoking cigarettes and, vaping just until you can stop vaping and then be done with everything, then yeah, go for it, man. Just freaking get a kit and be done with it, But if you actually care about being a vapor, or you want to be a vapor and you want to be a part of this community, which, believe me when I tell you, it is a community. It is a tight-knit community. It really is. And it's not necessarily easy just to get into it. It is easy to kind of become a early beginner part of the community, like an amateur or whatever. But to really be involved with the community, they're really accepting. The vapor people who vape and stuff are really accepting and everything. But you do have to show that you care about it. You can't just be like, oh, I vape and now you guys have to accept me. It just doesn't work like that. I mean, really, what does? You know what I'm saying? You can't just expect people to accept you. You have to show them that you give a damn. You have to show them that it's not just all about you. If you want to be a part of the community, if you don't, then do your own thing. Do the solo act. Do what you got to do, man. That's on you. I can't tell you what you should or shouldn't do. I can only give you my opinion. That's really all I can do. Community is an excellent community, and I will always support it. As long as I'm vaping, I will support it. Even if I quit vaping, I probably still support it, to be totally honest with you. And if you can see behind me right there, you can see I have tested and tried many different flavors, because, like, I want to try different things. You know, I'm constantly on the lookout for new things. So if you have some, you know, flavor that you think is really good, that's a fruity type flavor that you know that you think I might like or something, you know, leave it in the comment. I will be more than happy to try it, let you know what I think about it and everything else. Other than that, though, the waterberry kiwi, a little green apple, a little bit extra strawberry, and just a little hint of sour. And I guarantee you can't go wrong. If you love, you know, fruity type flavors, if you're a fruity person, if you're a fruity person and everything, and you like fruity flavors, you know, then hey, this is the flavor for you. I'm telling you. I mean, it's just an all-around good flavor. But again, this is VT6 for VT6 Vaping, and I mean, there's not much more to tell, honestly. It's just a great flavor, great experience, and I will continue to vape, and I will continue to make these videos for you guys. That about wraps it up for me. It's your boy VT6, you know, and that was my juice review, first time ever. Tell me what you think, and, you know, let me know if there's any flavors you think I should try, or any flavors you'd like me to try, and I will be more than happy to try them. So that about wraps it up. Have a good one, guys. Peace out.